think you can go 30 days without eating flour? Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about a challenge that can transform your health in surprising ways. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Giving up bread for 30 days. It may seem like a difficult task, but the benefits you can gain are incredible. In this video, we'll explore how giving up bread can help you lose weight effectively, improve your blood sugar control, reduce annoying abdominal bloating, and enhance your digestion. Plus, we'll see how your palate can adapt to new and delicious flavors, and we'll share some practical tips so you can successfully follow this challenge. So stay with us and discover all that this simple change in your diet can do for you. Giving up bread for 30 days can be an effective strategy for losing weight, especially if bread constitutes a significant part of your daily caloric intake. Here's a detailed explanation of how and why this dietary change can contribute to weight loss. Bread, particularly white bread, is a significant source of calories due to its carbohydrate content and, in some cases, added fats. By eliminating bread from your diet, you automatically reduce your daily caloric intake. This caloric deficit is fundamental for weight loss since your body begins to use fat reserves for energy when it doesn't receive enough calories from food. Bread is primarily composed of carbohydrates, which the body converts into glucose for energy. However, excessive consumption of carbohydrates, especially refined ones like those in white bread, can lead to fat storage in the body. By reducing bread intake, you limit the amount of refined carbohydrates in your diet, which can help prevent insulin spikes. Insulin is a hormone that promotes fat storage, and keeping it at stable levels can facilitate fat burning. White bread has a high glycemic index, meaning it is digested and absorbed quickly, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels followed by sharp drops. These fluctuations can increase hunger and cravings for high-calorie foods. By stopping the consumption of bread, especially white bread, you can opt for foods with a lower glycemic index that provide a longer-lasting feeling of fullness, helping you better control your appetite and reduce total food intake. Eliminating bread often necessitates finding other foods to fulfill its role in meals. This can lead to a more balanced and nutrient-rich diet. For example, you can replace bread with healthier options like vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains like quinoa or brown rice. These foods are not only lower in calories, but also richer in essential nutrients, which can improve your overall health while aiding weight loss. Switching to a diet that includes more proteins and fiber instead of refined carbohydrates like bread can increase your metabolic rate. Proteins and fiber require more energy to be digested and absorbed, meaning your body burns more calories during this process. Additionally, these nutrients help maintain muscle mass, which is metabolically active and contributes to higher calorie expenditure even at rest. In summary, giving up bread for 30 days can be an effective strategy for losing weight due to reduced calorie intake, better carbohydrate control, increased satiety, adoption of more nutritious foods, and potential metabolic boost. However, it is important to ensure that the diet remains balanced and rich in all essential nutrients to maintain good long-term health. Stopping consumption of flour can be highly beneficial in blood sugar control, especially for people with diabetes or insulin resistance. Here's a detailed explanation of how and why this dietary change can contribute to better management of blood glucose levels. Bread, especially white bread and other bakery products made with refined flour, has a high glycemic index. This means it breaks down quickly into glucose in the bloodstream, causing rapid and sharp increases in blood sugar levels. These glucose spikes are followed by steep drops, creating a roller coaster of blood sugar levels. By eliminating bread from your diet, you reduce these spikes and crashes, promoting more stable and controlled glucose levels. Frequent consumption of high glycemic index foods like white bread can lead to insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's cells do not respond properly to insulin. Insulin is a crucial hormone that regulates the entry of glucose into cells. When you remove bread and reduce intake of refined carbohydrates, your body can improve its insulin sensitivity, facilitating better blood sugar control and potentially helping to prevent or manage type 2 diabetes. Replacing bread with complex carbohydrates and fiber-rich foods such as vegetables, legumes, and whole grains can significantly improve blood sugar control. complex carbohydrates break down more slowly, resulting in a gradual release of glucose into the bloodstream. This helps maintain more stable blood sugar levels and prevents the glucose spikes common with consumption of white bread. Dietary fiber, found abundantly in foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, plays a crucial role in blood sugar control. Fiber slows down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, helping to prevent rapid increases in glucose levels. By eliminating bread, especially low-fiber white bread, and opting for fiber-rich foods, you can improve your glycemic control and reduce the risk of developing complications associated with high blood sugar levels. Many bakery products not only contain refined flour, but also added sugars and saturated fats, which can contribute to metabolic dysfunction. By eliminating these products from your diet, you not only reduce your intake of refined carbohydrates, but also other components that can negatively impact your blood sugar control. This can lead to an overall improvement in metabolic health and better management of glucose levels. In summary, giving up bread for 30 days can significantly enhance blood sugar control by reducing glucose spikes, improving insulin sensitivity, increasing consumption of complex carbohydrates and fiber, and decreasing intake of added sugars and saturated fats. These changes can be particularly beneficial for people with diabetes or insulin resistance, helping to maintain more stable glucose levels and improving overall metabolic health. Stopping consumption of bread for 30 days can significantly contribute to reducing abdominal bloating, a common issue affecting many people. Here's a detailed explanation of how and why this dietary change can alleviate bloating. Bread, especially wheat bread, contains gluten, a protein that can cause digestive issues in people with gluten sensitivity or celiac disease. Gluten sensitivity can trigger an inflammatory response in the intestine, resulting in bloating, abdominal pain, and other digestive symptoms. By eliminating bread and other gluten-containing products from your diet, you can reduce or eliminate these symptoms, significantly improving your digestive well-being. Bread, particularly wheat bread, contains fermentable carbohydrates called FODMAPs, fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. FODMAPs are difficult to digest for some people and can be fermented by bacteria in the intestine, producing gas and causing bloating. By avoiding bread and other high FODMAP foods, you can decrease gas production and associated bloating. Consumption of white bread and other highly processed breads can contribute to bloating due to their low fiber content and the presence of additives and preservatives that may irritate the digestive system. By eliminating these products from your diet and opting for more natural, fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, you can improve the health of your digestive system. Fiber helps regulate intestinal transit and can prevent constipation, a common factor contributing to bloating. Bread, especially commercially baked products, often contains high levels of sodium. Excessive sodium intake can lead to water retention in the body, causing bloating and a feeling of heaviness. By reducing or eliminating bread consumption and choosing fresh, low-sodium foods, you can reduce water retention and feel lighter and less bloated. The type of food you consume can significantly influence the composition of your gut microbiota. A diet high in processed foods and low in fiber, such as one that includes a lot of white bread, can disrupt the balance of intestinal bacteria, favoring the growth of gas-producing bacteria and causing bloating. By eliminating bread and consuming more fiber-rich and prebiotic foods like vegetables and legumes, you can promote a healthier gut microbiota, which may reduce gas production and bloating. Stopping consumption of bread for 30 days can help reduce bloating by eliminating gluten and FODMAPs, improving digestion, decreasing water retention, and stabilizing gut microbiota. These changes can lead to a significant reduction in bloating symptoms and improve your overall digestive comfort and well-being. Stopping consumption of bread can have a notable impact on improving digestion. Bread, especially white bread and other bakery products made with refined flours, can be a source of digestive issues for many people. These problems can range from slow digestion and feeling of heaviness to more serious issues like gluten intolerance. White bread and other processed breads often have low fiber content. Fiber is essential for healthy digestion as it helps regulate intestinal transit and prevents constipation. By eliminating these types of bread from your diet and replacing them with fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, you can improve intestinal motility. Better intestinal motility reduces the likelihood of constipation and facilitates more efficient and comfortable digestion. The presence of gluten in bread can also be a significant factor in digestive problems. Gluten is a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye, and is a key component of many types of bread. For people with celiac disease, gluten can trigger an autoimmune response that damages the lining of the small intestine, resulting in poor nutrient absorption, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Even people without celiac disease can be sensitive to gluten, experiencing symptoms like bloating, gas, and abdominal pain. By eliminating bread and other gluten-containing products, individuals with these sensitivities may experience a significant reduction in these symptoms and overall improvement in digestion. The bread-making process can also introduce other ingredients that affect digestion. Many commercial breads contain additives, preservatives, and added sugars, which can irritate the digestive system. These ingredients can cause inflammation and contribute to issues like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. By opting for a diet with fewer processed foods and more natural whole foods, you can reduce intake of these irritants and improve the health of your digestive system. Replacing bread with healthier foods can have additional benefits for digestion. For example, consuming more vegetables, legumes, and whole grains not only provides more fiber, but also a wide range of nutrients essential for good digestive health. These foods can help maintain a healthy balance of bacteria in the gut, which is crucial for digestion and nutrient absorption. A balanced gut microbiota can reduce inflammation and improve overall intestinal function. Moreover, eliminating bread and wheat products can lead to greater dietary diversity as you explore new foods and recipes. This diversity can benefit digestion, as a varied diet provides different types of fiber and nutrients that support a healthy gut microbiome. A diverse microbiome is key to efficient digestion and prevention of chronic digestive problems. Stopping bread consumption for a month can significantly improve digestion. By reducing gluten intake and processed additives, and increasing consumption of fiber and essential nutrients, you may experience a noticeable improvement in the health of your digestive system. These changes can lead to more efficient digestion, less bloating and discomfort, and better nutrient absorption, ultimately contributing to overall well-being. When you decide to stop eating bread, one of the most interesting and positive effects you may experience is palate adaptation. This process involves a transformation in your taste preferences and how you perceive food flavors, which can lead you to adopt a healthier and more varied diet. Initially, giving up bread, especially if it has been a significant part of your diet, can be challenging. Bread, in its various forms, is a staple food in many cultures and offers a combination of textures and flavors that many people find highly satisfying. However, over time, your palate will begin to adjust to the absence of bread, and you will start noticing changes in your food preferences. By eliminating bread, you are likely to explore and consume a greater variety of foods. This dietary diversity is not only beneficial from a nutritional standpoint, but also exposes your palate to a wide range of flavors and textures that you may not have considered before. For instance, you may discover the natural sweetness of fresh fruits, the crisp texture of vegetables, or the richness of lean proteins and whole grains. As you become accustomed to these new foods, your palate becomes more receptive to complex and natural flavors. Reducing consumption of highly processed foods, such as white bread and other bakery products that often contain sugars and additives, also plays a crucial role in palate adaptation. Processed foods are typically formulated to be extremely palatable, often through the use of large amounts of sugar, salt, and fats. When you reduce or eliminate these foods from your diet, your taste buds have the opportunity to reset and become more sensitive to the natural flavors of unprocessed foods. Over time, many people who cut out bread and other processed foods from their diet report that they begin to find these foods too sweet, salty, or heavy when they consume them again. This is a sign that their palate has adapted and developed a preference for more subtle and balanced flavors. Instead of craving a slice of white bread with butter, you might find yourself craving a fresh salad with a variety of vegetables or a dish of quinoa with herbs and spices. Palate adaptation can also lead to greater meal satisfaction. When you learn to appreciate the natural and complex flavors of whole foods, you are likely to feel more satisfied after meals. This is because whole foods, besides being more nutritious, often provide a more balanced combination of flavors, textures, and nutrients that can better satisfy your hunger and cravings. Furthermore, this adaptation can have long-term health benefits. By developing a preference for less processed and more nutritious foods, you are more likely to maintain a healthy and balanced diet in the long run. This can lead to better weight management, reduced risk of chronic diseases, and overall better health. In conclusion, giving up bread can result in positive palate adaptation. This process involves a greater appreciation for the natural and complex flavors of whole foods, a decrease in preference for highly processed foods, and greater meal satisfaction. These changes can facilitate the adoption of a healthier and more balanced diet, with significant long-term health benefits. Stopping eating bread for 30 days can be beneficial if you follow some key recommendations. First, plan your meals in advance. Organize a weekly menu that includes nutrient-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. This will help reduce the temptation to resort to bread or other refined carbohydrates. Substitute bread with healthy alternatives such as whole grains, vegetables used as wraps, fruits, and legumes. Increase your fiber intake by incorporating more vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains into your diet to maintain good digestion. It's important to maintain nutritional balance when eliminating bread. Make sure to consume a variety of foods to get all essential nutrients. When buying processed foods, read labels to avoid products with wheat-derived ingredients or hidden gluten. Stay well hydrated, drink enough water, and consider herbal infusions and unsweetened tea. Experiment with new recipes to discover bread-free dishes that are nutrient-rich. Monitor how you feel during these 30 days without bread and adjust your diet accordingly. Share your goal with friends and family for support, or join online communities with similar objectives. Finally, be flexible and realistic with your expectations. If you slip up and eat bread, don't get discouraged. Resume your plan as soon as possible and continue toward your goal. These recommendations will help you benefit from the dietary change and stay on track toward healthier eating. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our new content. Thank you so much for watching.